Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. Before we get started, I just wanted to thank everybody for all of their warm and beautiful birthday wishes. It was an amazing day, an amazing week where it was really restful and rejuvenating. And I just want to thank you all so much for being on this journey with me, and all of your wishes made it extra special. So let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for July 27th, 2020. If you guys are interested in the decks that I'm using, you can check them down below. I have them linked, and I also have a few other ways that you can support this channel listed as well if you're interested. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's in store for us this beautiful July 27th, 2020. Can't seem to pick up these cards. It's okay though. Okay. Temperance. Oof. Okay, interesting messages coming out, you guys. Your overall energy, yay, 9 of Pentacles. This is absolutely one of my favorite cards. This represents earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but specifically it is Venus in Virgo. And this is beautiful energy. This is all about being alone but not lonely. This is someone who has created a beautiful home, a beautiful sacred space, a beautiful business, a beautiful life for themselves. And really they owe it to themselves. They've really acted on their dreams and their guidance, and they've really just, they've come into their own. I love this. We have the bunny or the rabbit at the bottom representing fertility, so the continual renewal and growth of whatever this is, a relationship, a business, a home, just that inner space, that sacred space as well. And I love she's holding on to this dove, and she has absolutely everything she could want. And she did this by putting one foot in front of the other, facing fears, sitting with fears until they dissolved, moving through the process, through patience, through planning, through strategy, and then just trusting in what she wanted to create. All right, so I love that energy, you guys. Absolutely love it. So we have some interesting cards showing up here. First of all, we have the card of Temperance. I'm using the vice versa tarot, so I don't read reversals. It has two sides, right? This side is very interesting because we have the gallows of the hanged man showing up. So either the hanged man has either gone through the process and doesn't need to retreat from the mundane anymore because he's gotten what he wanted. He got that shift in perspective. He got the messages. And I'm really picking up on this being, wow, yeah, look at that. Underneath there, we have the star card, Aquarius energy, following your own inner guidance, taking some time for healing, rejuvenation, but really getting in touch with, with spirit and with your guides to help you on this journey to make it that much more successful. And not only to bring you into a state of happiness and peace and bliss, but also to, into that confidence. So I really do feel like more than anything, the hanged man being you guys, you have really stepped off of the gallows. It's okay. You can be in the mundane because you've received the messages that you needed to receive. But what we do have here, we have the eagle and the lion sort of representing Scorpio and Leo energy. And we also have this angel. So for many of you, you are my earth angels out there, my starseeds, my light workers, my healers, my Reikiists, my mystics, my other readers out there. But there is a little bit of a warning when this card comes up, because the angel and the lion and the eagle, the eagle representing the big picture, the lion, the strength and the courage. But sometimes it takes strength and courage to stop for a moment and to pull back, like we see with that hanged man. So you've made some really great achievements. You've created, or you are creating something really beautiful, but do build in those rest periods for healing and for balance, because it's really important that we celebrate our successes and we don't get too stuck on that linear timeline of pushing, pushing, going, and then not, and then running the risk of burnout. So I do feel like here they're telling us, they're sort of telling you to be careful. Also to be careful of making an unnecessary sacrifice, okay, for someone or something. Okay, so now is not the time to surrender your ego, all right? So I like that message for you guys, because there is a little bit of warning here with the Five of Wands, this Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Now, the Five of Wands, hold on, let me just double check, specifically represents Saturn and Leo. So look at that, we have a lot of Leo energy, and that would make sense, you know, we've moved into Leo season. But what's interesting is the Five of Wands is talking about, you know, healthy competition and evolution, even if this is with yourself, or some of you might be experiencing that in your relationships or, you know, in the 3D at the moment. Healthy competition is great for evolution and honing your skills. But when it's on this side, when the card comes out on this side, we're seeing there's a little bit of a risk of things getting a little bit nasty or a little bit more heated than we would like, okay? So they're really stressing, you know, there's a need to maybe pull back at this time, especially if you feel like, you know, you're a pinball in a pinball machine, or you're getting peppered or hit from lots of different sides. I know I keep going on and on about it, but, you know, this Mars and Aries energy is creating, you know, it is creating tension, and we're seeing that, you know, in the national news and world news, but we're also probably experiencing it within our own lives and our personal lives, and even within. This does tell me, though, that there is a risk here of your endeavor, whatever you're doing, being sabotaged from within, okay? And so this sort of explosion, so really the need for you to make sure that you're not, you know, that you don't run the risk of burnout, that you're not being too hard on yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Don't be worried about trying to keep up with those that you admire or that you want to learn from. You know, be kind and compassionate to yourself, okay? Because we want to make things a little bit easier on this journey. And then we get the Four of Wands, beautiful energy. This is Venus and Aries. The Four of Wands is the minor arcana version of the Sun card. And on this side, we see this happy couple. So for some of you, this could speak to a relationship. For others of us, it's balancing the masculine and the feminine within. And the Four of Wands is about a contract. Sometimes it's about a marriage. It could be taking a relationship to the next level, but it's also having done all of the work. And the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. Now they've come in, and this is your celebration. So it's really, really nice energy. All right. And then, so we do see some celebration here, and some of you might be experiencing, I'm feeling for those of you who might be coming into union or might be starting out a new relationship, some of you might be experiencing a little bit of tension, either from family members or friends, maybe posts you've been making online, whether, you know, on your social media. I feel like there's a little bit of hater energy here for you. But Spirit's saying, you know what, just let it, you know, let it go. Let it go. If someone's not okay with you or what's going on with your life and it's not affecting them personally, then you know what? This is a card of celebration. This is about peace. This is this union. For some of you, it's finding that balance within to sort of move through all of these challenges. The final outcome card, we do get the Four of Cups. Now, we do have two fours next to each other, which is the master number 44, which is all about building through perseverance. And we see that here. That's what this Venus and Virgo card talks about, and also with the Star card. This is a healing journey, being compassionate, following your intuition. Remember, the Star comes after a Tower moment when, you know, the Fool is kind of walking around dazed and confused. I love that. And then underneath there, we do have, you know, the Six of Pentacles. So what you're looking for is looking for you. And this is support, either you supporting someone or somebody supporting you. So it's, you're not completely alone on this journey. You know, the importance of gratitude for those that have helped you along the way. But I mean, but you are the leader here. But there's some sort of sacrifice here that Spirit's saying they don't want you, you know, that you don't, Spirit and your guides, they don't want you to make. Okay, there's something that maybe, you know, and it could be also this reaction to, if somebody is reacting to a relationship that you're in, or, you know, or your inner strength or your resolve or your peace, you know, that can oftentimes trigger those who need to do the work themselves. And we see that a lot with this Mars and Aries energy. So Spirit's really reminding you to enjoy your small successes, enjoy where you are, enjoy what you've done. And it's kind of like, you know, try to make sure that your, you know, your auric field and your energy is protected and safe, and that you know that you're on the right path. This is 44 master number, building through perseverance. You know, this is about, you know, it's really aligning your heart and your mind and your actions, and that's what's gotten you, or is getting you, to this beautiful place. But the Four of Cups is interesting because on this deck, I like it because it's actually an emotional release. So some of you are learning to not get triggered by others, and if you have been, or you've noticed yourself triggered lately by others or their actions, or, you know, you're just trying to tune out the noise of the rest of the world, whether that's news about the pandemic, or it's social unrest, or whatever it might be, or if it's in your personal relationships, this is you really letting go of those past hurts and those disappointments, and also understanding that you find strength in not being emotionally affected by everyone and everything, understanding that others are reacting to what's going on within them more than what's going on within, you know, rather than making it personal. So I really like that because there's a lot of growth here. Okay, there's a lot of growth. And for some of you, this might be, you know, a family relationship. It could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a child. And you're learning to sort of take things more in stride. And I love that. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of spiritual growth here. All right, additional messages for the collective, please. All right, indecision. So this really reminds me of the Eight of Cups. I feel like whatever is going on, whatever situation, relationship, it could be at work or within the family or within a love relationship, it's really had you at a crossroads about what you want to do, how you want to act. Now remember, the Temperance card is all about that middle ground. And sometimes, you know, and especially now with the astrology, we are going to want to react negatively or violently or aggressively. And I feel like you guys are really weighing your options, because I think you're being baited into doing that, but I don't see you doing that. Okay, but you feel it. You can feel that tension. Healer of the ages. I love it. So a lot of healing. This is also enlightenment. This is Christ consciousness. And this is you. I mean, many of you guys are light workers and healers who are listening to this, but there's a healing that's taken place. And you're seeing that previously you may have had issues with anger management, or you may not have. Previously, you're looking at how you would have reacted to whatever situation that you're involved in right now, and you're seeing your growth, and Spirit's applauding you, and your angels and your spirit guides. All right, and then we get envy. Interesting. Yeah. So again, some of you guys are catching flack from others, and I feel like this is online. Most likely, I mean, most of us are still sheltering in place, but I feel like whatever this tension is, and whatever the situation that, you know, sort of needs to be healed, it could be friends and it could be family. They could be envious of the union that you're in. If you're coming into a love relationship, and for a lot of you guys are my twin flames coming into union, soulmates, and it's this beautiful expression of love. And I really do feel like you're dealing with some haters here. For others of you, it's just your success. Some of you might be single. You might be newly single. And it could be your ex-partners, or it could be people that were kind of thinking you wouldn't do as well as you're doing, and they're seeing you just sort of make all this progress and really okay with who you are and what you want to do. And I love that. I absolutely love it, because there's so much strength here that I'm picking up on. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we get the World card. So yeah, there's something that's coming to an end. It may not be complete yet, but again, some people, I think, you know, if you are experiencing reactions to your success, or to your, you know, being single, or, you know, to being in a happy union, remember that's coming from within those that are giving you a hard time, and it's not really a reflection of you, although it is, because your light is shining brightly. And the brighter your light shines, remember, you will be attracting some darker energies. Okay, so especially for my light workers and my healers out there. So again, remember, you have the power to decide who will be in your life, who you allow into your energetic field, okay? So very nice energy, you guys. Lots of strength here. I love it. This Nine of Pentacles, that beauty, she just keeps calling out to me like, you know what, I'm good. I got this. And I think some of you are finally starting to feel that energy. All right, you get believe in yourself and follow your dreams. Yeah, so if there are naysayers, if this is about your business, if this is about your spiritual journey, if this is about your relationship, you know what? If you're happy, then you're on the right path, okay? I love it, you guys. And then we get rejuvenation. Take time to rest and recharge your batteries. Yep, I love the confirmation here for us, you guys. So building in these rest periods. And we see that there's something that may need to be balanced. You know, remember, you guys are not all made of, you know, Teflon, or you're not all bulletproof. And that's okay. If something affects you, or you feel like you've maybe taken a step back, or you reacted in a way you wish you hadn't, you know, that's okay. We're all human, and this is all part of our journey. But acknowledging that and separating yourself from it, moving forward, is exactly the remedy that's needed, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a final message for the collective on this beautiful July 27th. All right, and we get Odin. Yeah, psychic insight. Lovely. All right, your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Oof, you guys, I love that. I love that. There is some Odin, very powerful energy here, you guys. Lots of healing, trusting your intuition. That's what's gotten you here, okay? And I love how that just echoes the overall energy that we saw here. Your strength, your resolve, your courage, your planning, your strategy, your love for yourself, for your family, for what you do, and following your intuition. And Odin is sitting here telling me too that you are protected. So whatever situation this is, don't worry. I've got your back. Spirit's got your back, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed. Everybody's rallying around you because you are doing the right thing here. All right, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscription button if you haven't already. And also check out the description box. I have some new links up for you guys in different ways. Some things you might like. And also visit me on Instagram and Facebook if you guys are into that. All right, thank you and have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.